Dallas is one of the most important inland cities in the United States, but its rise is not based on a coastline, a major river port, or a natural harbor. Located in northern Texas, Dallas grew into the ninth most populous city in the country and the third most populous city in Texas, with about 1.3 million residents counted in the 2020 census. Yet the city's influence becomes much larger when seen beyond its municipal boundaries. Dallas is one of the core cities of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, a vast urban region of about 8.5 million people. That makes the Metroplex the fourth most populous metropolitan area in the United States and the largest in Texas. The story of Dallas is the story of how location, transportation, finance, industry, and regional scale turned a landlocked city into a national powerhouse. Geographically, Dallas sits in northern Texas and serves as the seat of Dallas County. The city covers nearly 386 square miles, or about 1,000 square kilometers, and its footprint extends beyond Dallas County into Collin, Denton, Kaufman, and Rockwall counties. This spread reflects how modern American cities often outgrow older political boundaries. Dallas is not just a compact downtown, it is a broad urban landscape connected to suburbs, business districts, highways, airports, and neighboring communities. Its location in North Texas placed it close to agricultural and resource-producing areas, while also giving it room to expand. Unlike coastal cities that grew around seaports, Dallas had to build its importance through networks. Its power came from becoming a place where goods, people, capital, and information could connect. The earliest major turning point in Dallas's development was the arrival of railroads. Both Dallas and nearby Fort Worth grew as major railroad lines were constructed through the region. These rail connections opened access to the cotton and cattle economies of North and East Texas. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, railroads were more than transportation infrastructure, they were engines of urban growth. A city connected by rail could move agricultural products to distant markets, attract merchants, support warehouses, and become a preferred location for trade. Dallas benefited from being positioned where lines and markets could meet. Railroads helped transform the city from a local settlement into a commercial center. They also laid the foundation for a pattern that would repeat throughout Dallas's history. Transportation access created economic opportunity. Fort Worth is essential to understanding Dallas because the two cities now anchor one metropolitan region. Dallas and Fort Worth developed with different identities, but together they form the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, often shortened to DFW. This region is now the most populous metropolitan area in Texas and the largest metropolitan area in the southern United States. It is also the largest inland metropolitan area in the country that lacks any navigable link to the sea. That fact makes DFW unusual. Many huge metros historically depended on ports or waterways, but Dallas-Fort Worth achieved massive scale without that advantage. Instead, the region grew through railroads, highways, aviation, corporate relocation, suburban expansion, and economic diversification. Dallas is a core city in this system, functioning as one of its primary business, financial, and cultural centers. After railroads came the interstate highway system, which reinforced Dallas's role as a transportation hub. Four major interstate highways converge in the city, and a fifth interstate loop circles around it. This matters because highways reshaped American urban geography. They allowed businesses to distribute goods quickly, commuters to live farther from downtown, and metropolitan areas to spread across large distances. For Dallas, highways strengthened the same advantage that railroads had first created: connectivity. Trucks could move through the region efficiently, companies could reach customers and suppliers, and suburban growth became easier. The city's built environment increasingly reflected the automobile age, with major road corridors, commercial centers, and regional links. Dallas's inland location was not a disadvantage if the city could remain exceptionally well connected by land. Dallas's transportation power reached another level with the construction of Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. DFW Airport is one of the largest and busiest airports in the world, and it plays a central role in the region's identity. An airport of this scale does more than move passengers. It connects a city to national and international business networks, supports cargo movement, attracts corporate operations, and makes the metro area more accessible for meetings, investment, tourism, and relocation. For a landlocked region, a major global airport can function like a modern gateway. It helps Dallas overcome the absence of a seaport by giving the metroplex rapid access to distant markets. Alongside railroads and highways, DFW Airport completes a transportation system that made Dallas a major inland port in practical terms. Dallas is often described as a major inland port, a phrase that may sound surprising for a city without a navigable link to the sea. The idea refers to the way goods and logistics flow through the region by rail, road, and air. A port is fundamentally a place of exchange, and Dallas became one through infrastructure rather than coastline. The convergence of railroad lines, interstate highways, and one of the world's busiest airports allowed the city to serve as a distribution and business hub deep inside the country. This helped support industrial growth and strengthen Dallas's appeal to companies that needed access to multiple markets. The city's rise shows that modern economic geography is not only about natural features. Built networks can be just as powerful. The economy of Dallas is diverse, which is one reason the city has remained important across different eras. Its dominant sectors include defense, financial services, information technology, telecommunications, and transportation. This mix matters because it reduces dependence on any single industry. Early growth was linked to cotton, cattle, and later oil in North and East Texas, but the modern city expanded into services and advanced business sectors. Financial services in Dallas include traditional banking, investment banking, private equity, and venture capital. These fields help direct money into companies, real estate, infrastructure, and new ventures. Meanwhile, technology and telecommunications reflect the city's role in information-based industries. Transportation remains a constant thread, connecting the city's early railroad past to its modern logistics and aviation economy. Corporate presence is one of the clearest signs of Dallas's economic weight. The Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex hosts 23 Fortune 500 companies, giving it the second highest total in Texas and the fourth highest in the United States. 11 of those companies are located within Dallas city limits. Fortune 500 headquarters matter because they concentrate executive decision-making, high-paying professional jobs, legal and financial services, and networks of suppliers. A metro area with many large companies often attracts more specialized firms, skilled workers, and investment. Dallas's corporate base is connected to its transportation access, central location, business infrastructure, and large regional labor market. The city is not just a population center, it is a command center where major business decisions are made for industries reaching far beyond Texas. Dallas also sits inside a large educational ecosystem. More than 41 colleges and universities are located within the metropolitan area, the most of any metro area in Texas. Higher education strengthens a city in several ways. It trains workers, supports research, attracts young adults, and creates partnerships with business and government. For a metropolitan economy built around finance, technology, telecommunications, defense, and transportation, access to educated talent is critical. Colleges and universities also help a region adapt. As industries change, a strong education network can retrain workers and support new fields. In Dallas-Fort Worth, the scale of higher education matches the scale of the metroplex itself. It helps explain how the region can sustain both rapid growth and a complex, diversified economy. Public transportation is another piece of Dallas's urban structure. Dallas Area Rapid Transit, known as DART, operates rail and bus services throughout the city and surrounding suburbs. In a metropolitan area shaped heavily by highways and long distances, transit provides an alternative way to connect people with jobs, schools, medical services, entertainment districts, and regional destinations. DART reflects the challenge faced by many large American metros: how to provide mobility across a spread-out landscape. While highways remain central to Dallas's movement, rail and bus networks help stitch parts of the city and suburbs together. Transit also supports density in key corridors and gives residents more options in a region where growth continues across county lines. Dallas's population is shaped by a wide range of ethnic and religious backgrounds, adding to the complexity of the city's identity. Large metropolitan areas are rarely defined by one story, and Dallas is no exception. Its growth attracted people through trade, industry, corporate opportunity, education, and migration from other parts of Texas, the United States, and the world. This diversity influences neighborhoods, institutions, businesses, food, worship communities, and civic life. At the same time, the city's regional role keeps expanding. Dallas is a county seat, a transportation hub, a financial and industrial center, a major city within a massive metroplex, and a symbol of modern Texas growth. Its rise proves that a city does not need a coastline to become a gateway. It needs connections, scale, and the ability to keep reinventing itself. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more explainers.